Welcome back to Hot 97 News, everybody. Taking a little break from war. Yes, we see in the comments, we got to give you the updates. It is what it is. We're dancing around war. So you should probably know what's going on with that. In the meantime, though, here at home, Secret Service shot somebody outside of Trump's house, specifically Trump's estate. Mar-a-Lago, because that is not a house, everybody. That is an estate.
An estate. We talked about this.
Oh, yes.
Rich people have estates. They don't have houses.
They don't have homes. Yes. So this one happened early Sunday, really that overnight period between Saturday and Sunday. So 1:30 in the morning at President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. This is in Palm Beach, Florida. And apparently police say the man breached the secure perimeter at the north gate of that property. And so Secret Service agents killed him. They said he wasn't complying with commands. So basically in the details here, I think it's honestly a little bit insane. This is a 21-year-old suspect. This is a young guy. You dang near just got out of high school. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He's reported to be a very quiet young man from a family of Trump supporters and a golf course artist who was reported missing by family short before this, which is a very interesting kind of timeline, because I don't think my family would even know I was missing. I guess I would wonder how many days he was missing before this happened.
Oh, yeah,
Very
yeah.
strange. You know what I mean? Very strange that you would report it to police or report it and then this happened. But here's what police say happened. This man, his name is Austin Tucker. He's from Cameron, North Carolina. Police say that this man was carrying what appeared to be a shotgun and a fuel canister near that north gate. And so law enforcement, police out there said, hey, drop the items. And they say that he put down the fuel can, but then raised the shotgun into a shooting position. So obviously the agents and the deputy who was also out there fired their weapon and he was killed right there. No law enforcement officers were injured during that confrontation. And now the FBI is taking the lead on that investigation, supported by the Secret Service and the sheriff's office out there. But what was that? Just like they call it like a form of suicide when you go and you're
Yes.
like trying to get shot by law enforcement. And that's kind of almost what this feels like. First of all, Trump wasn't there. Nobody that the Secret Service protects was there.
He was about
Trump,
to burn
his
that
immediate
thing down.
family, Trump, Melania were at the White House. Nobody was there. So what were you thinking?
It sounds like he was misinformed and also angry. And we've been seeing this, and I hope Trump pays attention to this. Like, we just reported the other day that there was not an assassination attempt, I'm sorry. There was a guy that ran towards the, what was that, Congress? The Capitol.
The Capitol
Yeah,
in
towards the
DC.
Capitol in DC with a gun. Like, people are angry right now, and they may not be the most aware, but they are aware enough to know that they're in a bad standing. And that's what I'm seeing right now.
I wonder how old the other guy was.
Who?
Can you look it up
He
real
was
quick? Because he
18.
was young. Was he
He was
18?
18 years old.
And this was a 21-year-old.
He was 18 years old, fresh out of high school, basically.
That is insane. Because to your point, we don't know the motive for these people. Were they really angry? Were they whatever they were? But at the same time, why are these young people doing this?
The person that tried to shoot him, he was a young man too. Remember when he got shot in the ear?
Oh, that's right.
That was a young man?
That's right.
So it's just like, man, I think the youth is actually starting to see that I hope that DT notices that the youth is angry and upset. They don't necessarily, and when young people are angry and upset, they don't know how to vent it out the right way.
It would seem so. Honestly, when you look at the conditions that we're all living in, I would say that we probably have it a little better off than possibly even you.
Oh, for sure.
And you probably have it better off than some of these younger people. They don't see a path forward. You know what I mean? They just see people struggling. They see people saying dang, why is food so expensive? Dang, why is housing so expensive? Everybody's just complaining.
Yeah.
Nobody's just good, across the board. It's just like a unit of America, and that would make people angry.
Yeah, we don't hear any futures from here on. Even going to college, we don't know what majors to go into now.
Yeah,
we because AI might be taking
Yeah.
over. We know we don't got Social Security. It's just we have no future for real. Oh, don't get me started on we can't even buy a house for real.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of these people are feeling hopeless. A lot of these young people are feeling hopeless. They get angry, and they also got a lot of energy because they're young.
That's true. But a lot of these shooters, was this guy white? Was this 21-year-old? Was he white or black?
Let's look up a picture.
Not
Because you know what? To
not
be honest,
that it matters.
I don't know.
Not that it matters.
But
Austin from North Carolina.
Not that it matters. Because it ain't too many black people doing this stuff.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? This is the point I'm making is this. As the black community, as black people, a lot of us have struggled our entire life. So none of this is new to us.
Mm-hmm.
None of this, oh, I can't get a house, or oh, I can't do this, or oh, I'm this. I'm just mad at the world. Bro, we've been mad at the world since we came out the womb. You dig what I'm saying? So none of this is like surprising to us. And it's so interesting to see white people get mad now and they go, man, I can't believe they're doing this to us, and black people just sitting back and going, oh, y'all just now figured this out?
Yeah.
Like, welcome to what we've been going through for the past years.
Yeah.
Now y'all are getting mad. But, when we tried to get mad and this, that, and the third, we would call monkeys and this and the N-word and all this stuff. Why y'all be mad? Just go pick up something and get a job and this, that, and the third. It's like, yo, we can't do that. Sorry. But now, bruh, it's getting to a point where I'm sitting back and I'm just laughing and going, hey, man, this is, look what we've been doing. This is what we've been going through.
Well, should we take a note from their book in general and just like, instead of just being okay with what position we're at, get angry. Get upset. Start protesting. We protest here and there when bad things happen to us, but these people are being proactive. They're being proactive. They're not being reactive. They're being proactive.
Let them.
Look, there's like a way to do this, and I don't know what that way is. Because these people are obviously not choosing the right way. You don't show up somewhere with a gun and decide I'm going to do anything. That's obviously not the way. But like, what is the way? And it's a good question to start asking, because these young people are going to get more and more upset. We've seen it. There have been multiple Gen Z uprisings in multiple countries. It's not just us, not just our people feeling like this. It ends in death. It ends in burning buildings down. It ends in like chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, I think in like Nepal, Gen Z overthrew their government and then they voted on a new leader on like Discord. It was something insane. That just happened last year. So this is happening. So it's not like us just trying to like fearmonger. It's like, at some point we should probably have the conversation.
For sure.
As like Americans. And to your point, like I didn't want to, make it racial or anything, but I do totally agree that even sometimes back in the day when I would see these school shooters happen, it seemed like people were, these primarily white kids were shooting up these schools and shooting up these churches and shooting up, all this stuff, because it almost seemed like you feel like something is not fair, or you feel like you are like upset in a way where now you feel like you have to go take lives. Black people, I've been born saying life's not fair.
Yeah.
Sorry, what are you gonna do? It is what it is. You just gotta deal with it. And I don't know if they're getting that same messaging from their parents. If you feel like, oh, life is now so bad, I have to go take lives. You know what I mean? Oh, life is gonna be life and hard no matter what. So I think, that's another lesson. Start telling your kids.
Yeah.
But did you peep that I said that the FBI is taking lead in this investigation?